Hello friends, you are once again welcome in Minded Learning online channel where you can learn graphic animation, editing, art and craft. Friends, please subscribe my channel if you like these videos and also click on the bell icon to get the earliest notification of my upcoming videos. Friends, I am Pradeep Kumar Gupta from College of Computing Science and Information Technology in Shankar Mahavir University. Today I am going to tell you how to make a chain in the Maya with the help of the Maya Dynamics rigid and hard bodies. Okay. So friends, I am starting the scene. First of all, we will model a chain. So this is the first. I am creating a torus and will modify it a little bit. I will change its properties, lower down the sections so that it is easy to render. You know, more polygon means more time to take rendering. So I am increasing the number of the polygons. Okay, now I will duplicate it. Ctrl D, let's duplicate it, and rotate the duplicate by 90 degree on x-axis. Now I will select both the torus, select both of them, copy once again, shift a little bit ahead to make a perfect chain. I will copy it once or twice or thrice to make enough number of the steps in the chain. I am going to attach a beepin and a handle with this chain. So to make the beepin, make the handle, I will make a cylinder. Okay, rotate it 90 degree on x-axis, on z-axis, and set it in such a position that it come in front of the chain. Okay. You can see now. This cylinder seems to be attached with this torus. Now I will select either one torus and the cylinder and combine it together to make a single body and center its pivot point in the modify menu. Give it a name handle, or you may go ahead without naming it. Now I will make a spinning sphere to turn it into a weapon, which you see in the historical movies. I don't know the exact name of this weapon, what it is called, but it is used in the fight. Once again, I will combine this sphere with the one of the torus which is adjacent to it. First of all, I am going to decrease the number of the polygons. I will select all the polygons and extrude them to make a spine over it. Okay, now these bodies is combined. Modify the pivot point. Now you will select the polygons. I am giving it a name and any name which you suitable to your convenience. Let's beepin now. Okay. Select the faces of the spheres. Okay. And I will extrude them. This way is not working. I have to extrude the vertex instead of the polygons. So I am going to undo it and once again selecting the polygons and will extrude the vertex. You will find spines will be created by extruding the extrude the vertex. Now what you see, a spiny structure is formed. Okay. You can see a spiny structure. It is looking quite nice. Okay. Now I have completed the modeling of the roofing. I will apply material on them. Select the two, one handle and one torus, and inside the dynamic menu, go to the rigid body and apply a pin constraint over here. Okay. And give it a name pin constraint, and apply it. Now select the two torus, one previous one and the next one. Apply once again. Again and again you apply these between the two torus every time, and you will find. Press the G to repeat the command. Okay. Once again press the G to repeat the command. Once again press the G, and one more time you need to do this. G. Now you have to link this sphere with the chain by pin constraint. Now you see all of these structures are collectively made into a single structure. I am going to make it passive. It's become active when I apply the pin constraint, but I have converted it into the passive by unchecking the active box. Okay. Select all these structures, and apply a gravity field over them. You see, there is no change is happening because still I have not applied a field over it. So no force is available to move these objects. So what I will do, I will apply a gravity on all the structures except the handle. I am making some key to the handle so that the animation may happen. Yes. Okay. Now a force is created which was pulling by the handle. Now here you can see the effect of the gravity. Now I have removed all the keys from the handle passive body and only apply a gravity to the all active bodies. And you see the fall of the ball with the help of the gravity. Now you are seeing that this is hitting the handle, so you can control the movement of the ball and the chain with the help of the attributes which are named damping and bouncing. By managing damping and bouncing, you can control the animation as per your requirement. So friends, make this chip at your home, and if you feel any problem, ask me in the comment box. I will try to solve all of your issues. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and also click on the bell icon to get the notifications of all upcoming videos. Friends, also mention in the comment box whether you are liking these videos or not. Okay friends, thanks for watching the video.